Today on Local Connection, we're tempting our taste buds with some tasty treats, lunching with the ladies who lunch, and catching up with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and the gang at Disney on Ice. On today's show, get a taste of Rome without leaving Vancouver. Change your health by changing the way you grocery shop.
Grocery shopping can be very overwhelming for some people.
Visit Disney on Ice.
It's the most amazing job I could ever ask for.
See all this and more right now on Local Connection. Hello and welcome to Local Connection, the show about the people and the places that make the Lower Mainland great. I'm Dana Schindel, and today we're in downtown Vancouver at Cole Harbour. There are a few places in the world where you need to go and try the pizza. New York is one, delicious, and Italy is another. But what if you can't quite make it to Italy yet? Disney Keshni might have the place for you.
Hi everyone, my name is Daisy, and today we are going to Rome, Italy without catching a flight or packing our bags. Today we are going to experience that saying that when in Rome, do like the Romans. And today we are going to find Rome at Hallae Italian Bakery and Cafe right across the street. And we are going to meet the man who brought Rome to Vancouver.
Buongiorno Vancouver! Ciao mama!
So Hallae is a very interesting name.
Hallae is actually a slang that originated in Naples. And it means good and fast. You know, what we're gonna have for dinner. Right. Or simply shue shue, right?
So,
yeah, good and fast. And then from there I say, oh, you know what? You know, probably people are gonna have a hard time pronouncing it.
Davide, you are going to be introducing to us Hallae's own organic roast coffee collection.
You got it. So part of the process over the years, we want to develop our own blends. So we partner with local roasters. So those all the blends that you see here, they are organic and also locally roasted. So they've been designed and crafted to my palate. You know, I don't go by particular profiles. I just give you what I like. If I don't like it, we're not going to give it to our customers.
You were one of those first people in the 90s that started doing the designs on the letters.
Absolutely. We first shop that I sort of opened/managed was in Kerrisdale in 1995. So we were already doing the latte art, and then it became sort of a North American phenomenon. But over the years, I have come to a conclusion that there is a difference in between latte art and the art of making latte, which is what I have trained my barista to do, okay? But at the end of the day, like anything, when you cook or, you know, or when you do wine, you want to make good wine, you want to make good food, you want to make good coffee.
At Hallae, you can always click your glass with Roman wines and wet your palate by pairing them with authentic Roman street-style eats. Today, we are very lucky that we get to step inside Hallae's bakery, tucked away inside the Landers Hotel and Suites, where Hallae's friendly staff create fresh, authentic Italian whole foods from scratch every day.
Your most famous stuff is your pizza.
Our pizza romana, the pizza Roma style. I mean, this is the way that, as a Roman, that's what we eat every day. Everything crossed, you know, very, very crispy, and you know, basically, you know, it's a bread that you dress up. Who said that having pizza for breakfast is bad?
Exactly, you know, true, because you know sometimes your mother will say, hey, don't eat cold pizza for breakfast,
exactly.
Right? But here you break all the rules.
We bake fresh, so there is no specific time for pizza. You know, whenever you feel it, come on over. We open at 6:30, we'll feed you pizza.
So, you know, so at Hallae you can get anything, breakfast, lunch.
Any time of the day.
A dessert pizza anytime you want.
Of the day. And then you can pair with the wines, the beers, you know.
Yes, and you actually make everything from scratch, right, in your bakery, right?
From everything's from scratch.
At Hallae, the fresh-made concept doesn't stop at just pizza. There's a substantial catering menu available online, as well as a full selection of savory, delectable delights.
We call this Baci di Parma, and it's basically a bocconcini cheese wrapped in prosciutto di Parma with a balsamic reduction. We have here some skewers with cherry tomatoes and bocconcini. But this is the show stealer. It's our lasagna.
And your lasagna is one of the best sellers, isn't it?
One of the best sellers. It's very popular, and it's done with fresh pasta. And all the sauces are made obviously from scratch in the kitchen.
Shue's Kitchen Creations always brings you amazing desserts like ciambella, which is a lemon donut, Roman-style cannoli filled with luxurious ricotta, and authentic Italian tiramisu, so popular at Shue that people literally drink it down.
The tiramisu is very simple. You got mascarpone cheese, yes. Ladyfingers or Savoiardi. With our espresso, we actually make it with espresso.
Because that's your own coffee beans, yes.
Espresso, and there's no drip coffee. And then we top it with our cocoa that we import from Italy.
Beautiful.
How authentic can you get when Shue brings in for its customers every year traditional Italian panettone, which you can enjoy all year long?
This particular brand is called Loison, and they have been doing this since 1938. It is a company that I trust. They do a great job. If you are creative, at breakfast time you do a French toast with this, it's fantastic.
Shue has, by the way, your patio is open all season, right?
Yeah, we have patios, in most of the locations, and they're fantastic. Well, let's do a toast. I'll start and say to Vancouver and all the viewers from all of us at Shue.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm Daisy Keshni for Local Connection.
Thanks, Daisy. Well, after that Olympic meal, we should throw a party. And every good party has a loot bag. Good thing our reporter, Amber Orchard, caught up with the ladies at Bag O' Swag.
Party favors have been around for thousands of years. While traditionally associated with weddings, they now can be seen at a variety of events, from bridal showers to birthday parties. In fact, there's no other highly anticipated thing as a loot bag at a kid's birthday party. I'm here at Vancouver-based Bag O' Swag, the experts on loot bags. So let's go check out their loot. Hi, Christina. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
So how fun is your job?
It's pretty awesome.
Excellent. Seriously, how did you get started in loot bags?
Well, Christina and I have been friends for a very long time, and we thought we could go into business together. And it all started with silly string.
2 years ago, I had to find silly string for a birthday present for my daughter's friend. And it wasn't in the dollar stores, it was nowhere, it wasn't at Toys R Us, so then I drive down to the party store. And I went in there and I came out thinking, what a horrible retail experience. And then I went home and I went online and I thought, Stephanie and I could do this better. Stephanie comes from an event planning background, I come from a tech communications background, and I thought together we could make magic. And we hammered out a bunch of party ideas, and we ended up with a loot bag because we thought it was a small way to get our foot in the party door.
We really wanted to supply really good quality toys. We wanted to get rid of the candy because, frankly, they get enough candy at birthday parties with the cake and the piñatas and the yada yada. All of our collections come in these drawstring cotton reusable bags.
Okay, what are some of these other items that I'm seeing on the table? Like lots of fun stuff, like stuff from my childhood, stuff from my parents' childhood.
We're trying to evoke some nostalgia. Pickup sticks, we have the old red, white, and blue classic bouncy ball, silly putty, paddle ball, a potato gun, a slingshot, and yo-yos and metal jacks. Now these are things that really your kids probably have never seen before, so why not reintroduce them?
What's your favorite item?
Well, I think my favorite has to be the classic wooden pickup sticks. And my kids actually spend hours dropping pickup sticks on hard floors or on carpet and playing the game differently. So it was lots of fun, simple toy and lots of fun.
I'd have to say, hands down, the potato gun, just because I used to play with my brother. Well, I used to shoot him. But I also have another one, and it's in our office with some more toys.
Can you take me to your office?
Sure, let's go. So Amber, this is our office, and I'll show you my second favorite toy. Why don't you have a little seat?
Okay. Oh, jeez! Let me guess.
Never gets old.
From your bag of gas?
Absolutely. I live with a bunch of boys, so it's the best toy.
Well, now that I'm here, why don't you guys show me your website?
Yes, okay, here it is. I'll take you right to the shop.
Oh, good.
And as you can see right away, all the bags display. Bag of classics, bag of play, bag of wacky's a good one. It has the drinking straw glasses and silly string.
There are dozens of combinations available, but there's also the option to customize a collection through their website and have Christina and Stephanie make a bag just for you.
It's like I'm like a kid in a candy shop right now. Friendship bracelet kit. Okay, now this is bringing back memories. I didn't even know you could buy a kit. This product was used for a dinner party for some ladies. What it is they're silicone caps for your high heels. So you put them on your high heels, you can wear them in someone's house that's worried about their hardwood floors, or you can wear them in the grass in your... What are they called? They're called Heliodelios, and they are a local product. I need these.
Another product is these Good Fortune sticks, and we've just had an order going to Barcelona.
Hug a family member and good fortune will come. Now, one of the other things I love about loot bags, it's a classy way to say your event has ended. Sure beats my old, I'm calling cabs, who wants one? On that note. Thank you. Thanks you guys for having me. I'm Amber Orchard for Local Connection.
Thanks, Amber. Just like the character Tommy on the hilarious TV show Parks and Rec, I love swag. Speaking of characters, meet up with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and the gang at Disney on Ice after the break. You don't want to miss that. Also after the break, go for lunch with some powerful ladies. Local Connection will be right back.
I'm Bob Lenarduzzi. 1 in 3 Canadians know someone with Alzheimer's disease, the most common form of dementia. Dementia is not a normal part of aging. Family and friends are impacted and live with the reality of this disease, which to date has no cure. Don't drop the ball on your friends because no one should be alone on the dementia journey. Support the Alzheimer's Society of BC in their search for the causes and cure for dementia.
Today's generation of young people spend the least amount of time outside of any generation in human history. We need to have children out, we need to have people out in order to see the world around that allows us to live. I think something like the Sea to Sky Trail is the epitome of what we need to get people back out into the real world, to see nature as it can be, and something that we are a part of and that we must fight to protect.
Welcome back to Local Connection. Disney creates new worlds and has introduced us to some of our most cherished characters and memorable stories. I love Disney. And what's better than the magic of Disney? The magic of Disney on ice. Reporter Hallae Khosravi takes us into the magic of Disney on ice and chats with one of their principal skaters, someone who happens to be a BC native.
Disney on Ice is a yearly event in Vancouver. And this time around, the theme is Let's Party. All the Disney favorites are getting together to celebrate seasonal holidays and festivals around the world.
I am here with Audrey Wong, who is not only a Coquitlam native, but she's also playing Princess Mulan in this Disney on Ice show. So Audrey, can you tell me how you got involved with Disney on Ice?
Well, I've been skating since I was 4, so skating's always been a huge part of my life. I skated all the way through high school, and even in my first year at UVic. I decided to audition for Disney on Ice in my first semester there, and I got the call. It's such a great opportunity to be able to travel and see the world and continue to do something I love. So I took it, and I've been loving it ever since. This is my 13th tour with them, so it's the most amazing job I could ever ask for. It's taken me to over 40 countries. I've seen so much, and I've gotten to perform for audiences all over the world. I play the role of Mulan, and it's such an honor to play such an independent, strong character. I get to skate with 6 other princesses in the Valentine's Day segment of our show. And then in the second half, we're going to take the audience all over the world for different celebrations, from Hawaii for a luau to Brazil for a carnival, and then we actually go to China for Chinese New Year's. So I get to do a number with a dragon and Mickey and Captain Chang as well, so it's pretty fun. We have 16 different classic and contemporary stories from Disney that, you know, range from Alice in Wonderland to Snow White, who was the very first Disney princess, all the way to newer stories like Mulan and Tiana Naveen from Princess and the Frog, and even Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. So a wide range of characters and stories to see.
What advice would you give to any Coquitlam kids out there, Vancouver kids, Kelowna kids? You know, they're putting on their skates and they're hoping one day to be able to make it an actual career. What advice would you give them?
Just keep skating. Do it because you love it. Find your passion. All the years that I grew up skating, it was always about competing, and I never realized how much I really enjoyed performing. And it's not always about the jumps or the points or anything like that, the gold medals. It's really about how you feel about your performance and how much you want to share that with an audience. Just seeing all the kids in the audience and knowing that you're making memories for them and their families is one of the coolest feelings.
So what's next for Disney on Ice?
Well, the new show that opened this year, it's touring the East Coast right now, is Frozen. So we're looking for it to come to the West Coast next year. So around the same time as here, you'll get to see Anna and Elsa and all their friends. Always, you can get information on all the Disney on Ice shows at disneyonice.com. And here in Vancouver, you can check out ticketleader.ca.
Spend a lot of time thinking about the people I'd like to meet and go for lunch with. The Ladies Who Lunch is a networking group that brings together women in business, fashion, and philanthropy to inspire one another and create connections. Natalie Walters joins the ladies at their mixer to chat about why networking is so important to starting a business.
We're here at Glossed Up Salon in Vancouver for the Ladies Who Lunch Social Mixer. Ladies Who Lunch is a social networking group that empowers women to be fearless and fabulous in life and in business. Through events like the one this evening, Ladies Who Lunch is creating a global network of powerful women in fashion, entrepreneurship, and business. And tonight we've had the opportunity to meet some of these inspiring leading ladies.
So the event tonight is really, it's the LWL Mixer. When I say LWL, I'm referring to Ladies Who Lunch, as you can see by these lovely snacks we have here. But it also stands for Life Without Limits, which is really the mission and the purpose of this community is to teach women to live a life without limits, to discover their passion, to realize their dream and to live it. The proceeds from this, from our silent auction, is going to support the BC Single Mothers Alliance, which is a nonprofit very close to my heart.
The Single Mothers Alliance of British Columbia is a new organization just founded in June by all single mother volunteers. And our mandate is to really help lift single mothers and their little children out of poverty in BC. Maria Criticos contacted us and just really offered to donate the proceeds of tonight to our organization. I think she has personal experience and she really empathizes with single mothers.
Myself being a single mom and everything that I went through, I think it's very important to give back and to show women that you are not your circumstances. We're here to help, we're here to support each other and connect and network, get the word out for our business, and you know, just have a lot of fun. I'm just looking around me and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening, you know, it's me living my dream.
She inspired me to sort of to start my own business and just to follow my dream and my passion, which is starting my blog, Inspiration Mecca.
What kind of advice do you have for young professionals who are just starting out? How do you guide them on their way to success?
And to young women, I would say, play and discover what you're good at. Like, have fun. Like, you don't have to get it all in the beginning. It's okay.
The main piece of advice that I could give to someone is to really have or be part of a really strong network. Join a network that you feel really comfortable in. Yeah.
How important do you think networking is to building a successful career?
I would probably say it is the most important, one of the most important things to building a successful business. Connecting with like-minded people that share your ideas and that really sort of know where you're coming from. Networking is kind of key, I think, in any type of business.
We're in a place that supports another
member of the Ladies Who Lunch Network. She just opened this venue up recently, and Maria decided to host it here. And what a better way to be able to support people in your own network. I see a lot of new different faces, which is great, which means there is a lot more reach out there to welcome people into this organization, because really the key is to help other women and to be able to network and learn from each other.
And how has being involved with Ladies Who Lunch helped your business grow or become what it is today?
Well, as you can see, there's so many different diverse ladies around. We're all here to help each other and achieve our goals. So this is a very important event for Glossop.
My vision for her organization and this organization will end up being worldwide. We want to make sure that we can continue to support other women all across the globe.
It's a girls' night out. It's fantastic. I'm Natalie Walters for Local Connection. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Natalie. After the break, some tips from nutritionists on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Local Connection will be right back.
I think the Sea to Sky Trail is very unique in the fact that people with different disabilities, different levels of disabilities, maybe not even disabilities, maybe someone with a stroller or someone who just has a hard time walking. Just having a trail of this extent, going through the wilderness the way that it does, we never get to see that anywhere. Just to be out with your friends, your family, it's so important and it's so rewarding.
Dear Children's Wish Foundation of Canada, thank you for sending me Rory the Lion. That means I'm going to get my wish, and that makes me really, really happy. Yesterday he was sad, but I told him it's okay, Rory, there are only 2 more needles until my wish. I will send you pictures from the top of the Rocky Mountains. Love, Emily.
Imagine the difference a wish can make. Click on childrenswish.ca and give today.
Welcome back to Local Connection. Diet plays an important role in our overall health. Up next, nutritionists Vanessa and Fallon from Good Fooditude offer us some tips on maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
I'm Tammy-Lynn McNabb from the Local Connection. I'm at the lovely Palm Market here in Port Coquitlam with locations as well on Denman Street. This time of year we have eaten a lot, we've indulged. Who do we talk to? About 2 of Vancouver's very famous, can I say that? Come on, I can say it, right? Now you guys help people get back on track.
Over the holidays we often get caught up with family and our loved ones and indulging in too many sweets or foods that maybe aren't so great for you, drinking a little bit too much, and coming to us is a way to sort of get your health back on track.
I think starting off with digestion is probably the most important. Anything that we can do to increase your digestion is going to help with your energy levels.
Why don't we pretend that I am one of your customers, you take me through the store and show me how a tour looks.
You always want to start in the produce section because 75% of your diet really should consist of fruits and vegetables. When we're talking about improving digestion, fiber is such an essential part of that. Apples, for instance, are a great source of fiber, soluble fiber actually, and they're just going to help move everything along, help with digestion, but also with elimination.
There's quite a few different things that we can do, whether or not that's incorporating kombucha into your diet, maybe some probiotics.
Well, kombucha is a fermented tea drink, and it's a super awesome source for probiotics. When you're looking at brands, you don't need to be too picky. You just want to look at the label, because a lot of these are mixed with juices. They're going to have a higher sugar content, so you want to pick one that isn't too high. Like this one here has 7 grams of sugar, so like I would not want necessarily that one. There's a cranberry one, and cranberries aren't a super sweet fruit, so they're going to have less sugar.
The reason that we do look at the sugar content is because sugar is what's going to feed bad bacteria, and probiotics and fiber are going to feed the good bacteria. So obviously if we're looking to increase digestion, we want to feed that good bacteria.
They live in your gut, and they help with everything, your digestion, your immune system, even helping with like coping with stress. They've been linked to help with certain cancers. They're amazing. They do everything.
Vinegars, apple cider vinegar. I have this one at home. Why vinegars? Why are they good for you?
Well, vinegar is going to help increase the amount of hydrochloric acid that you have in your stomach, and that's really what's going to break down your foods. So if you have low stomach acid, you obviously won't be able to digest your food properly, but it can also lead to other issues like heartburn.
I feel like grocery shopping can be very overwhelming for some people, especially when you have a busy lifestyle and are dealing with daily stressors, and you want something that's going to be quick and easy, but that's going to satiate you as well. And so a lot of people go to frozen foods or packaged foods because they're easy to whip up, they taste okay, and they think that they're giving them some sort of sustenance. The thing with prepackaged foods like this lasagna is they're not always going to be necessarily bad. Like, we are in a store where you're getting a higher quality item, but when we flip it around and you look at the sodium, the first thing you notice is that it's 570 milligrams.
Why is it so high in sodium?
It's a preservative for food. So most prepackaged or frozen foods are going to be either high in sodium or sugar, and those are just things you want to be aware of.
We talked about cooking at home, so instead of my running in, what would you suggest I do?
Well, I like cooking in bulk. So making big batches of things that you're able to freeze in individual sizes, it's a lot more cost effective, and you know what you're putting in your food.
I think there's a huge misconception that eating healthy has to be expensive.
You're hearing a lot of organic now, and a lot of organic foods can be expensive, but it doesn't always have to be organic. As long as you're focusing on things that have come from the earth, so fruits and vegetables and well-raised meat products and dairy even, nuts and seeds, those things are extremely nutritional and they don't have to cost a lot.
We have a great health and wellness program. It's an 8-week program that we offer to our clients, and it's very much catered to them as individuals. So we do an initial assessment, and during that assessment, we find out if there's any underlying health concerns, whether or not they have any dietary restrictions, as well as kitchen skills and their lifestyle, because we want to make sure that we make a program that's going to work for them and that they're really going to be able to move forward with and continue on that path, because it's a lifestyle change. We're not talking about diets here.
Thank you to the lovely Palm Market for having us today. And ladies, thank you for being on the show. Tell us where we can get more information on your company.
Goodfooditude.com. Check us out there.
And make sure to check us out on social media as well. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, and Pinterest. We put all of our recipes on there as well.
For Local Connection, I'm Tammy-Lynn McNabb.
Thanks, Tammy-Lynn. Well, that's a wrap for this edition of Local Connection here at Cole Harbour. We welcome your feedback. If there's a story you'd like to see, leave a message for us on our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter and also check out our YouTube channel for past editions of our show. For Local Connection, I'm Dana Schindel. Thanks for watching.